office needed a good reorganization. I didn't love how the furniture was laid out, and I really didn't like how my supplies were organized. I had similar supplies, but in several different areas. This just wasn't inspiring, and it really needed a really good think. Let me show you what I started with. I'm Anna, and this is the post-Christmas craft disaster that I'm starting with. This room has great natural light from 2 windows, but on gray days, my boob light, I guess that's what they're called, wasn't great for videos or even to see the project I was working on. I found this long LED light at Costco. It has a remote, can be controlled with my Google Mini, and has different light and color settings. Most important, it's so much brighter. Next, I tackled the furniture layout. Cue a furniture moving montage. My end goal is to make it easier to keep the room tidy while I'm still working on a project. The bookcase is moving to the opposite wall, and I'm putting items that I use often on the shelves so they're easy to grab. In its place, I'm putting my favorite chair, a great spot to curl up while I'm planning out my projects and videos. I moved around art that was always in this room. It's just this picture shelf that I'm not feeling. I think the light colored frames look good and the black ones, they're just not right. So I'm gonna leave it as is until inspiration strikes, and that might be future video content, but until then, it's staying as is. The room is looking so much more organized, but the drawers are still a bit of a disaster. So I want to make drawer dividers using foam board because foam board is cheap and easy to work with. And I have 2 ideas, and I'm gonna first start with the small drawers in this desk. Foam board is cheap and easy to work with. My supplies are foam board, contact paper, or wallpaper will do, hot glue gun, and something to measure with and something to cut with. After emptying out the drawer, I gave it a good clean with this mini vacuum I ordered off Temu. It's pretty good. Then I laid out my supplies how I thought they would be easiest to get to and started measuring. I'm using up leftover foam board from my closet shelf makeover video. That's why they're already cut in strips. I measured and cut until the pieces fit. I covered the foam board with leftover contact paper. I have lots of little pieces, so each drawer is going to end up being a different pattern. Once I have my pieces cut and covered, I double check that everything fits and then mark off where the pieces should join. Then it's just a bit of hot glue. Once I put everything in its place, the dividers will help keep it like this. I repeated the process for the drawer that holds my pens, markers, and highlighters. I did go through and test them all to weed out any dead ones. The desk drawers are done. By purging out the dead markers and pens and making just a few drawer dividers that only cost pennies, I've made so much extra storage that I didn't need to make dividers for the main big drawer here and the one in the side table. So I've made extra storage so I can just go out and buy more supplies, right? Isn't that the rule? Okay, now to move on to deep drawer storage. I have 3 drawers that are just over 7 inches deep, which is really good storage, but it's not great for itty bitty craft supplies. So for at least one of the drawers, I want to make a 2-tier storage system using foam board dividers and these storage bins that I picked up from Dollarama for $4. They're great. And the only thing different that I'm doing for the storage bins is instead of hot glue, I'll be using 3D printed brackets. I repeat the same process of empty, clean, and measure. The drawers are 7.5 inches deep and the plastic bin is 3.5 inches, so I cut the foam board at 3 inches. Instead of hot glue, Ralph printed brackets that hold the foam board and are curved to apply pressure to the edges of the drawer and hold my dividers in place. I know not everyone has access to a 3D printer, but I will leave a link to the free file in case you do. I'm trying out these brackets because it makes my dividers adjustable, and this might be useful as I use up and buy new supplies. I covered these dividers in wallpaper I used when I made over a desk for my nephew. These T-brackets add support to the not-so-strong foam and can slide depending on how full or empty a section gets. In go my supplies. Organization just makes me smile. This is the card drawer, and it's kind of organized, but I think I can do better. I found an image of a file folder on Cricut Design Space. Not only did I cut out mini folders that are so cute, but I used the Cricut to write the categories to make it look all neat. This drawer only needed 2 simple dividers to get organized. I sorted and filed my cards. I purged out boxes and packaging, which gave me a lot more space than I thought I had in this drawer. Nice! Last drawer. A couple more adjustable dividers, and this doesn't look like a junk drawer anymore. Now let's take a look back to where I started and where I got myself to. Organizing my office was more work and took longer than I expected, probably because I have a lot of stuff, but it wasn't expensive. Getting organized isn't about buying the perfect bins or system. I just used foam board and leftover wallpaper, and it's already so much easier to find things. I'm so happy that I took the time to get myself and these drawers organized. It just means I'm ready for more projects now. And if you want to see those projects, subscribe. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up so I know this is content that you're interested in. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another project. Bye! The desk drawers are done. I purged out the markers. Why can't I talk today? The dress, blah, 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 blah. It is raining so hard outside right now. There's like a flood warning because the ground's frozen and it's just gonna rain forever. Yay, okay. Anyways, I'm gonna ignore that and do fun stuff.